Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. I did this reading earlier. Again, it didn't upload. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to try it again. And I'm sorry if my tone is just so... I've been on the phone with customer service for YouTube. I got scammed. Be careful calling because there's another number where they ask you for all this information that I don't think is necessary, and turns out it wasn't necessary, so I ended up having to call my bank, let's put it that way. So I did meditate over the Scorpio-Virgo relationship, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I see here. Let's just kind of get right to it. Scorpio, I'm showing that the dynamic of the relationship with your Virgo is, Virgo seems to be worried that you're going to make some sort of movement. You have choices and you have decisions that you're currently making because this is a current energy. The waiting game comes up across this spread. So with Scorpio, they're trying to see what's going on. They're looking at the choices and decisions that they have in regards to this relationship. There's an emotional loss here. I see some kind of conflict with Virgo. All right, it's emotional loss, so that could be meaning that, you know, the relationship as it was before is most likely not the same. There's something in it that changed. However, I don't see right here, it looks like it's a waiting game. Both parties may be, or maybe it really seems like Scorpio's just kind of deciding what it is Scorpio wants to do. Underneath Scorpio, you're going to see rest and rejuvenate. So Scorpio is kind of taking a break from this connection. We're going to look down and see why. Okay. And with that one, I'm showing that Scorpio is really concerned with the foundation of this connection, really. Manifesting something different. That's what they're hoping for. Scorpio's hoping for a different outcome. This next card here is a sacrifice card. I feel like Scorpio feels like a lot of sacrifices were made on their end for this connection. And Scorpio doesn't feel like they're getting anything back in return. That's what I see here. These two cards that I see here that I pulled earlier, they were kind of clarifiers. Okay, so here I'm showing that there's some problem with harmony because we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is actually reversed. You know, it's about giving and receiving. It's about generosity. It's about, you know, just kind of taking care of things in the areas of finance and just support, if you will. And it's reversed. So I feel like Scorpio thinks that they're not getting this from this person. All right. To be honest with you, if you guys were looking earlier, what came out was actually the Emperor card, where Scorpio's desiring for his or her partner to take on like a leadership position of some sort, be some kind of leader in the relationship. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for a leader who can plan, who's strategic, who can add to the home. I shouldn't be giving more. That's how I feel. This is just the feelings of Scorpio. Right? And I think there's some conflict there with giving and receiving. They feel like maybe Virgo is not holding up their weight. When we have Virgo here on the second row, I'm showing there's some sort of conflict and emotional loss. I feel like you could be my destiny, or I'm not sure if you're my destiny. So there's some emotional loss, but I kind of get the feeling that Virgo may be looking to kind of have this cycle start. Right, building the relationship with the Scorpio, because below you're going to see harmony, victory, and success. This is what the aim is, right? Right? It looks like that's what the goal is here. All right? And I think Scorpio's goal is, should I sacrifice this relationship for greener pastures, or should I hang in there? But it looks like Virgo really wants to work on this situation. It looks like you're thinking about it. You notice that something's changed. The dynamic has definitely changed. You can see by emotional loss. If we move over to 2, we see the waiting game. I don't know how this relationship is going to work out. I'm considering moving on. I think that's on both parties. Rest and rejuvenate, destiny. Should we be together? I'm sacrificing too much. I want victory and success. Moving on is the energy that we're getting here. Here we go on to, what is this one? That's the third eye. Okay, so the third eye is actually reversed. It's a card where harmony is reversed. I'm not really seeing things the way I want to see them. I'm trying to think with, you know, with my heart. I'm trying to move in wisdom. I'm trying not to be detached. I'm trying to be inspirational. I'm trying to move in knowledge. And I'm trusting in a higher source to see if this whole thing is going to pan out. So let's get down here to the challenge with Virgo. These two cards came out. I'm going to leave them exactly the way they were. I believe it was. Don't count on me to do that. It was like this. Yeah, it was like this. Okay. So we have the Strength card. You know, they're trying to hang in there. They're looking for some kind of inner strength, but they keep continuing. And this is Virgo. Virgo, for some reason, I'm not sure what's going on with your mood, but it says that you're having some kind of confrontation with lots of people. It's not just one person. It could even be with yourself. Because I think you're trying to make necessary moves to go into the proper state that you want the relationship to be in, but I don't know that it's there. It says improvements underway, and I remember this one earlier. Improvements underway was actually reversed. So it looks like you're trying to take measures, but the measures may not be great enough per your Scorpio because it is reversed. Scorpio's waiting on that energy that you said you were going to give. Scorpio's waiting for you to be that supportive partner that you said you were going to say, as you said you were going to be. All right. So after that, I actually wound up pulling these three cards here. So we have the Eight of Wands card, and somebody could possibly in this relationship be focused on work, because I kind of think that's what this is about. Like, I'm trying to master my craft here, but I'm having some conflict. We also pulled the Five of Cups card, and that's like the card of regrets and loss, and it's upright. So this is how I'm currently feeling right now, and this is current energy. So the last card that I pulled there is the Eight of Cups card. Is that Eight of Cups? Yep, that's the Eight of Cups card. So somebody could be feeling a little abandoned, or I think it's both you guys' energy. The next card I pulled after that was perfect timing, because I was like, I need to have some kind of, please pause just reading the ancestors. That's what I was saying. This is the right time for you to move forward. That's card number 1. Let go. Right off the bat, those sounds like, oh yeah, get rid of this relationship. Oh boy. It says, as you surrender the need to control, and I really feel like this is for Scorpio, as you feel the need to control, your relaxed energy will rapidly attract what you desire. It says rapidly attracts what you desire. I don't know why I feel like this is Scorpio. This card I'm going to put right here. I know I left it over there earlier. I put it there and I'm putting it there again. Perfect timing, and this is for both of you. Perfect timing for you to get what you want out of this relationship. You can move forward by ultimately cutting the relationship off and moving on, because and that is kind of the feel. We have Virgo trying to hold on, but Virgo's also like, I think Scorpio is it for me. I think this is it. See, underneath movement, choices, and decisions, you see Scorpio's rested and rejuvenated. Scorpio didn't necessarily bounce, but it's on their minds. Right? So the card after that, and this was the final card that I actually pulled on earlier, the Fairies of Playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. What I'm getting out of this reading for the Scorpio-Virgo relationship so far, current energy, is I feel like Scorpio might be a little bit too demanding, right? I don't want to say that. Scorpio is who he or she is. Scorpio knows what they want. Scorpio has a plan, but Scorpio sometimes forgets that you're dealing with another person. This is not just you. You have to deal with the ways of different people, the paces in which they operate. You have to do some compromising, but ultimately I feel like because you are demanding so much, you feel like you're sacrificing yourself because you work towards this goal, and because somebody's not working at the same pace or in the same way as you, I think it frustrates you a little bit, Scorpio, because we have Virgo here like, listen, I'm trying to make this right, but I'm also responding to the way you say stuff to me. So Scorpio, what you not gonna do is talk sideways to me, or if I do something that you don't agree with, or the plan isn't, or if there's a delay in the plan, because I see some delays in plans too. Scorpio was like that. Scorpio, you are on point, but Scorpio may not have as many outside factors involved. Maybe you could deal with somebody here like a Scorpio who has like, a lot of choice in terms of movement. I can do this, I can do that, and you may have a more restricted Virgo, or it could be vice versa. There could be kids involved. There could be tons of reasons why. right? But ultimately, what this is saying is if you guys want the relationship to work, all you have to do is work on it. In this connection, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm feeling like there's a little bit of a disconnect, right? I feel like there's a little bit of reluctance on Scorpio's part to express how they feel to Virgo, and vice versa, because of the reaction that you guys get from each other when you have these discussions. Like, hey, babe, guess what? You said you were going to pay the phone bill, or babe, you said you were going to paint the closet, or babe, you said you were going to do this. You know, you're giving your friends more time. It frustrates Scorpio. So if there's anything that comes inside this relationship, it is, I guess, it's considered maybe an annoyance if there's any variance to the schedule. And I think Scorpio might be a little bit more rigid than Virgo. You cannot do that. If you want the relationship to work, you guys got to compromise. I think you need to play a little bit. Scorpio, don't take stuff so seriously. Scorpio, there's a way to talk to your Virgo. Gently work what you want to say in Virgo. Don't get frustrated with Scorpio. Say what you got to say and work on it. And then you guys should follow up in between. Hey, babe, I'm here. Where are you with this? And realize that eventually, hopefully, things will get done. It's probably just not going to be on the same pace because you guys are two different people in there. I don't want to say issues and conflict. I see a lot of people pleasing. I feel like Scorpio also may have sacrificed his or herself a little bit more by being quiet. And when Scorpio holds things inside, they tend to blow up, which is frustrating to many other signs, but let alone Virgo. That's annoying to them. Don't do that. All right. I tried to upload this sucker. Let's see if this one works. If not, I'm going to have to do a live. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your patience with me. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Kisses.